They leave them somewhere, they can't find them, and hey, honey, where's my keys? You don't have to worry about that in Korea. All in one bathroom. You have the toilet, the sink, the mirror, everything is right there. Hi there, I'm Rahel. I come from the USA and I've been living in Korea almost 2 years now. For the past 20 years before I came to Korea, I was living in what they call a condo, which was a duplex, two sides, two families living side by side in one unit. It had 2 floors and a basement and a carport for a garage, we call it, for your car, and land around it. So quite a different situation than I'm living here in Korea, for sure. Also the size is very different. In America, as I said, they were much bigger houses. Even a condo, the condo that I was living in had 3 bedrooms on the top floor. On the main entrance floor, there was a living room, a dining room, a kitchen. Underneath that, there was a basement where the washer dryer was and everything, and the kids could play. Outside, there was the yard, and I even had a house for my car, a garage. So here, it's very different. I live in one room, which is kind of convenient in an odd sort of way as I get older. You know, I don't really have a lot of needs. I don't need a lot of stuff. In a big house, you tend to accumulate a lot of stuff, and in a small house, you have to have very little amount of things because there's no place to put it. So I'm very careful about not buying extra things. Keeping the place clean is fairly easy. You just take one mop, that's it, and you're done. So it's very, very different. Today I'm going to talk about the differences between at least my experience here in Seoul, in the city, with living in a small apartment, and compared to living in a rural place in New Hampshire, in America, in a condo, in a bigger house. Number one, the thing that I think is the most amazing, incredible, fantastic part of Korean housing is the floor heaters, the heating on the floor. And you know, when I used to watch dramas or things like that, I was wondering, why are they always sleeping on the floor? Why do they have to take their shoes off when they come into a house? And now I know it's the floor heating. When your feet are warm, your whole body is warm. So now I also understand why life kind of happens on the floor. Why are the people always sitting on the floor? Because it's warm. And a lot of people sleep on the floor. You have certain kind of bedding that's made, you just roll it up or unroll it and you stay warm. So it's comfortable to be on the floor. Actually, I didn't really enjoy sleeping on the floor, but here in Korea, I've had the opportunity to try sleeping on the floor, and it's actually quite comfortable. And when I'm sitting doing any work on my computer or reading a book or playing the guitar, whatever I'm doing, my feet are touching the floor. They're keeping my feet warm and my whole body is feeling warm. The heat also rises, so it makes sense that the heat would come from the floor and then come up. In America, we have floorboards, forced air heating or oil-based heating, gas heating, but I don't know, somehow it dissipates really quickly. You have to keep putting it on. It goes on and off, on and off. But something about the floor is very different. I really, really like it. So number 2 is life on the floor. This is something that I really had to get used to. I know Japanese style, maybe Asian style in general, is to live on the floor, to crouch down. This, for an older person, hey, knees. That's not that easy. Once you get down, you don't want to get up again. So it's a little hard. It takes a little getting used to. But once you're on the floor, if the floors are heated, it's really comfortable, even if they're not. But you have to be really physically fit. I highly recommend taking care of your knees as you get older and strengthening that part of your body. So number 3, this was something that really is difficult. When you rent an apartment, most of the time in America, for example, you would put down what's called a security deposit, the first and last month rent, maybe 1 or 2 months rent in advance that you will get back. In Korea, on occasion, you will find some kind of apartment rental situation where you can only have to put down 1 month's rent. But for the most part, you need to put down anywhere between 1 and 10 million won, which is sort of comparable to $1,000 to $10,000 before you can rent a place. In my case, I had to put down 3 million won. First 2 million I was put down right away. That was about almost $2,000 plus the first month's rent. Next million I actually have to pay now. They gave me 3 months to put down that extra million. I have to say, it is not easy to come up with that kind of money. They put it in the bank, they benefit from it, and meanwhile, that's my savings actually that I have no access to anymore. So there's a bit of difficulty and even a slight bit of resentment that they've got my money and I don't have it now. And plus the fact that I still have to pay that high rent. In Korea though, the more deposit money you put down or key money you put down, you'll pay less in monthly rent. But you still have to pay the monthly rent. So I find that a little on the unfair side of things for me to find a living space. So number 4. Something I kind of like around here in Korea and the rentals is the door locks. They are coded door locks, so you don't have to worry about keys. If you happen to be a forgetful kind of person, I know many people who forget keys. They leave them somewhere, they can't find them, and hey, honey, where's my keys? You know, I don't know. So you don't have to worry about that in Korea. You just have to have a good memory to remember your code, and you just come and go-sy please. You don't have to worry about your keys. So that's really nice. So number 5. Bathrooms. This is an all-in-one bathroom situation. In America, you have a bathroom that has a bathtub or a shower in a separate place. In Korea, though, an all-in-one bathroom. First of all, it's very small, very compact. You have the toilet, the sink, the mirror, everything is right there, and the shower head. If you want to take a shower, either you're going to have to use that, you know, that kind of thing and just sort of hold it so you don't get water everywhere, all over everything. So it takes a little while of getting used to. I have to, before I take a shower, take out the trash can. I have to remove toilet paper, the towels, everything that I'm using on a regular basis. I have to take them out of the bathroom, put them somewhere else because otherwise they're going to get soaked. Then I take my shower and then I have to put everything back again. So it's like rearranging the furniture every time I go in. But on the other hand, everything gets cleaned in one go. I just take the spritzer thing and I clean the toilet, clean the sink, clean the mirror, clean the door. I just clean everything while I'm taking my shower, which is kind of convenient actually. So there's the pros and cons of that. So today I was talking about housing in America and housing in Korea. If you like this video, click like, click subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.